You have one new voice message sent yesterday at 1:15 a.m. Duration 3 minutes.
Ayo, Eric, this is Eric. Yeah. So I have this idea for the mashup, for the grind. Obviously, you're gonna forget. You always forget. So might as well put a voicemail in. Yes, make sure you remember. So like the legacy theme. So like, what you can do at first is you can do the and then you can do the sorry, my water. Oh, my water. Yeah, Vaughn, and then like you can, instead of starting with you can start with the snare. So like you can, right, and then they can like put it all together and be like. So yeah. Also, by the way, don't use AJ's theme, man. That shit's getting old. All right, just letting you know. Like that's getting old. Like for real. Don't use it, please. If anything, use Punk's wife's AJ's theme. Don't use Styles, man. Just anything. Just please.
Message erased. There are no more new messages.
Hello.
So, I told you guys I feel sick. Send me some.
I'm actually gonna turn that down because it's another talking skit. Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hello, welcome in. Welcome into this absolute unmitigated train wreck that is the #1 Sentai Gozyu-dan. How's everyone doing today? I am tired. I don't know if I want to be. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am tired. I spent the day wondering if I should even do this show. Because man, this is a painful thing, man. Like I really don't want, this show, man. Every week, Gozyu manages to hit a new low, and it's not gotten better since the fucking forgot her name already. Wake up into cinema. Can I sit next to you? Please don't. Please don't. That would make me extremely uncomfortable. But I'm at the point now where it's like, since the Maya stuff, like, it's getting progressively worse the longer they don't acknowledge it. And it's getting to the point that, like, I don't want to do this show anymore, man. I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to do this show anymore. I'd rather have my Sundays where I just lie in bed all day. I don't want to fucking get out of bed. And I gotta sit here and review something that I know it's going to be bad, especially today because it's a clip show, so I know it's just going to be bleh. And apparently, the big news is that apparently they're getting a new actress to play Sumino. Not a fucking not a new character to replace her. No, they're going to insult our intelligence further by getting a whole new woman to play the scene, to play a character. Like at that point, what are we doing? Like what are we doing here? You know? Like I'm confused. How did you just look at the direction that it was going and just said, let's make this as worse as we possibly can and end Sentai on the worst note possible so that people will be actually hyped for Universe Heroes? Like, I don't understand the logic. No, it's not Otto. It's not Otto. It's apparently a whole new actress. I'm assuming she's a lookalike. As she's not in the clip episode, apparently we're going to see her in the next episode. We'll probably see like bits and pieces of her in the preview. But what the fuck? You kind of made this more difficult. I don't know why it's zooming me out on me like that. You made this more infinitely difficult than it needed to be. Right? You've made this more difficult than this needs to be. So ultimately, I'm just sitting here contemplating if I should even do this show anymore. But there's a thought that rings true in my head. And that thought is we are 10 episodes away from the ending. And might be sooner by the looks of it. We don't have a confirmation on when the final episode is going to be. But if we're going off the example of Sentai's before it, this looks like it's going to be a 50 episode John. And it makes sense being at the 50th Sentai. It would make sense for it to be a 50 episode joint. But like, man, I really do not want to talk about this show anymore. I really don't. Like, I am so over this show. But the solace that the show is coming to a close very soon is kind of like pulls me through. Right? So the Sumino, the Maya erasure continues. And if anything, it's just sheer morbid curiosity at this point how the clip show is going to get around telling that plot point. Right? Because literally, her character was literally like the crux of what was arguably their biggest arc. Right? Which, in the grand scheme of this series, doesn't say a lot. So, if anything, it's just the sheer morbid curiosity of how they're going to continue to insult us that is keeping me going. I really don't want to talk about this, man. I really don't, but we're going to have to. I can't believe, like, this is where we're at now, but it do be what it be, so without further ado, let's go ahead and boot it up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pause that. Let's boot it up, shall we? All right. Let's not preamble any longer. Let's not drag this out, because if you give me the ability to drag this out, it's only going to cause me more pain. So let's just pull the ripcord. Let's get through it. Gozyu-dan, episode 39. And then after that, 10 more episodes left, I'd assume. Let's boot it up, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go.
クオン兄ちゃんも一緒に指輪餅を全員牢獄にぶち込むリボンの作戦は大失敗。どいつもこいつも思い通りにならない。
美味しいさ。
ラブイ？
とってもラブいです。いい子のリボンちゃん。
ブーケ殿、そろそろメンテナンスの時間では？
そうでした。じゃあリボンちゃん、また後ね。
Got Fire Candle over there just being the goat.
じゃあ私もちょっと出かけてこよう。
どこ行くんだよ。
乙女には秘密がある
なんで乙女には秘密があるんだ。
キャンドル君にはちょっと難しいわね。
Wait, how would you know? And like June's like, I don't want any part of this. Wow, just go in. Just go in. Go in with the intro. Again, the fact that the suit is still there is fucking pissing me off. Why? The suit is there, the actress is not there. What are we doing, man? Just... Oh! Okay, we're running back the Sentai powers. Okay. Just... The intro is just a montage of all the Reds. There's Otto, who should have been the next in line to take over Sumino, but apparently they got a whole new actress to be Sumino now, so that's weird. God, the Sumino the Maya erasure just gets more blatant with every passing week. Oh, okay, the editing is kind of wild. Like, what are we doing here, man? Please, just why? This feels like, my God, man. Like, and we're just, and the worst part is, if you at least explained why she's only there in the suit, it would make sense. But they're just kind of like banking on us not giving a fuck. We have Heru being Heru. The director!
やっと見つけたぞ。殿。
あんた関本さん。
そう。俺は東映プロデューサー関本か。
Why is he posing?
そんなことやどうでもいい。
なんでここに？あ、もしかしてまた俺を正社員で雇ってくれんのか？違う。
だってお前クビだもん。はて。
What the fuck?
今日はお前に密着取材をお願いしに来たんだ。
また密着？この前そんな話しただろ。
いや、それが大事なことを聞き忘れてしまったんだ。ほら、俺がお前に渡したあの指輪の。
ああ、戦隊リングのことか。
そうだ。そのことについて密着したい。頼む、殿。
いや、でも俺流儀に店番頼まれてて。
This feels like a last-minute addition.
俺はこの密着でまたナンバーワンを取りたいんだ。殿、この番組をお前の力で完成させてくれ。
関本さん。
というわけで、この後のご10時は戦隊リングの秘密を私関本と元正社員の遠野が余すところなくお伝えしますね。
Hi, thanks for breaking the fourth wall. How we doing? Why? Oh, God. This hurts.
戦隊リング。それは
They are special reasons granted to those who form a contract with the Tegasaur.
全て集めれば自らの願いを叶えることができる。指輪の秘密、そして願いとプライドをかけた
You know what's funny is that they didn't make that one big guy. That one guy, that one big dude. It would have made sense to make him. Well, to be honest, no, actually no, because they're all reds. There's no other color. Don Momotaro.
Engage!
I know your pain. Yeah, like. We're just recapping filler, man. We're just recapping filler. God, I hate that the main guy is a wolf. And I like wolves, but like, and he's still like him and Fire Candle. Like, if you just did a series of Hoeru versus Fire Candle and you gave me 50 episodes of that, I would be loving this. But like, man, he just gets dragged down. And it started with so much promise, man.
思ってないんでしょ。やれやれ、見ちゃいられないね。ありがとう、ルナ。こいつの能力は一獣一層だ。
Like having to look at what promise this show started with and seeing it devolve in real time in 30 minutes is pain. Okay, they're doing it out of order.
お前、まさか。各源氏か。中華料理ナンバーワンバトル、麺粉ナンバーワンバトル、野球ナンバーワンバトル、レディーゴー。はい。また野球楽しもうぜ、源氏。あの時、お前の笑顔は輝いていた。今も。気力上。エンゲージ。戦隊リング。
大レンジャー。Why is it I feel like Die Ranger is even treated like a joke in Japan? For some reason. I don't know why, but it always feels like Die Ranger always seems to be like... It seems to be like the front end of the stick. Right? I don't know why I get that impression, because one, the US skipped over it in Power Rangers, and then in Japan... It was like prominently featured in Akiba Ranger as a forgotten season. Like everyone forgot about Die Ranger. So it always feels like to me that Die Ranger always seems to get the short end of the stick. I don't know why. So like it's to me it's just like I don't know why but Die Ranger always just seems like to come off like a joke. I don't know why. I feel like Die Ranger's a good season, but like when they acknowledge it in current day, it always feels like a weird afterthought, and I don't know why. Like they treat Zyuranger with the same respect that we treat the literal first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the US. Like everyone loves it, right? And they treat it with that same love, but for some reason it's almost like, I don't know, maybe the likes of the US audience may actually be shared by the Japanese audience, if that makes any sense. I just like seeing like all these great scenes, but knowing the weird stories that we got. and that they were all very self-contained, it kind of hurts, right? There's premise. There was promise here. There was promise in this series. But ultimately, like, the handling of it all was just so bizarre. Like, again, this series, this iteration, this season had so much damn promise, and it was squandered. After the first 10 episodes, it was just squandered.
気持ちが高ぶっているのだ。女王様と君たちは厄災の出身である私を受け入れてくれた。その恩を返したい。
ダーリン激渋。
立派じゃねえか。ガリュードのやつも許してやったのかよ。
Oh.
それは
密着50じゃ
I just take solace in knowing that this show is going to be done in like 2.5 months. Again, in the first 10 episodes, when Garyudo was there, he sounded like he was gonna be a big deal, but then. But I think once they did they tried to pull the Geats and reset the world. That's when they fucked it all up.
だがもうそんなことは関係ねえ。奴の持ってる指輪も他の指輪も絶対手に入れてやる。
You know what's funny? I don't think Jetman's has had a lot of play in the series yet. I'm trying to remember.
厄介なのは指輪の力を悪用するやつもいるってことだ。
戦闘能力も飛躍的に向上する。
That's what I'm trying to figure. I don't think Jetman has had an appearance yet. Well, you know, it's good to have people that, you know, keep you not level-headed, you know.
久しぶりだね、陸王。
Again, and they're not even like having people talk over it too much. They're just playing the clips. This is like the most down-to-earth. You've literally just given us a distilled clip show because we're not getting too much narration. They're just playing the clips. Like, also, they didn't explain how Zenkaiser Black came into all this. I don't remember. He just was there. Yeah, again, they are framing this in a way that actually makes the show look good by cutting out all the filler. Right? If you were to start from here, you would think, oh, Gozyu just been off the chain. Oh, poor sweet summer child, if you only knew. Oh, if you only knew. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't understand the logistics of it all, man. I feel like they reshot this. Here's the thing. They got Horu and they got the producer in, but this was originally supposed to be with everyone. But since Sumino got axed, since Maya got axed, they just decide, okay, we'll just show the clips, not a lot of narration. Because that's what it feels like to me. This feels like this was a last-minute reshoot. Because Sumino was probably so much of a plot point, or had so much presence in the clip show, they just filmed it to just be Hoeru and the producer. But they didn't do a lot of new narration, so they just edited out everyone else's. They edited out everyone else's to make it make sense. But, because a lot of this, there's no explanation. They're normally explaining the clips. Here they're just playing them. And look at this. And look at this. This is what the Cataclysm has been reduced to. A period in the goddamn clip show. They don't even acknowledge him. The Clades are never brought up again, and that pisses me off. We're not doing anything here, man. They're just playing clips. This is just bleh.
結局遠野は指輪どれぐらい集めたんだ？
驚くなよ。
お。
これだ。
おお。はいはいはいはい。これわかりやすい。
Yeah, this is oddly ordered.
流儀は一度俺に負けてるからな。
私はあの夏の戦いでテガソード様のお命が絶対的なものではないと知った。だから指輪をかけて俺と戦え、遠野。
今のてめえじゃ俺には勝てない。
ウィナー、50ウルフ。あとは頼んだぞ。
He had to refine himself.
ロイヤル。
そういや宇宙人の指輪の戦士もいたな。
要は惑星アッサミカの王子アッサムである。ロイヤル。宇宙人？
悪いやつじゃねえが流儀とどっこいどっこいだな。良きティータイムを過ごせよ。やべ。はい、テガソードの里。はい。あ。何？
遠野、どこ行くんだよ。まだ密着終わってね。
私ね、この世のラブいもの全
部 The fuck is this shit?
暴飲暴食贅沢三昧。
What?
全員ラブい奴隷になっちゃえ。
Okay. This at least kind of makes sense. This kind of makes sense. She's just here. Cause see, at this point, they at least show the end. They cut out the human part. They just show the end part of the engine. So it's like, okay, at least here now, in context, it makes sense that she's here. This is less of an affront. This is less of an affront. But like, man, it still feels horrible. It still feels like shit. Oh, come on! Now you're just fucking with me. Sumino, she just has it now. She doesn't have any build up to it. This has to be the biggest affront. This feels horrible. Oh my god. What the fuck? Why? No context. Like, she didn't get that big build up to it. She just... Oh, man. We're power scaling here, man. What is this bullshit? Oh, Zenkaiser. And she doesn't even have words! Like, she doesn't even say anything! Oh, she doesn't even get the... Or does she? Oh, damn, we haven't seen this one in a minute. Because, of course, they forgot about Gooderburn. They keep forgetting about him. So he's just here now. Jesus fuck, man. And when did they actually now? When did Shining Knife show up? Is this a rehash? Oh no, they haven't done this. Oh, bitch leg. God, this entire episode feels disjointed, man. The entirety of this sequence just feels weird.
Engage? はいはい。ゴレンジャーなんつって。
関本さん。
秘密戦隊。はい。
関本さん。何してんだ。
いや、お前の話聞いてたらさ、俺もエンゲージしたくなっちまってな。エンゲージ。あ、これ。俺があげたこの指輪返してくれる？はあ？ダメに決まってんだろ。なんで？やだ、こんなにいっぱいあるのに。ケチ。全部俺の。あ、分かった。じゃあバトルフィーバーのでもいいから。いや、俺は全部俺のだ。全部ね。なんでケチなこと言うの？願いを叶える。言われなかったの？分け合いなさいって。党の分け合いなさいって。全部集めないと願いが叶えられない。ブライダー。
Run! Get him! Okay, that's fucking funny. That's funny, but it's not great. Yep, huh. Okay, she doesn't look, hold on 1 second. We might need to look at, hold on. Hold up. Let me go back to it. Hold up. Oh, good. That's the ending still. Hold on. I'm gonna unblur this. Hold on. Because we need to have a look at this. I need you guys to have a look at this. This is well, I mean, it's one way to fix the issue, but it feels, I don't know. Where's the window capture? There it is. This is the new Sumino, apparently. I mean, can I find a picture of Maya real quick? Hold on. We're gonna do a side-by-side comparison here. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I mean, dude, she's got, you see the gauntlet with the, yeah, that's her. That's who's supposed to be. So, hold on. So let's just let me get a picture of Maya. Let me get a picture of Maya here. Maya Imamori. Oh damn. She was, oh yeah, she was a Grevier model. That's fucking weird though. Okay. She's half Filipino. Huh? Didn't know that. Let me try to find one that's not risque. Okay. Save image. Okay. Actually, hold on. Wait, no. This actually does a better case. Hold on. Save image. Oh. All right. Let me go ahead and let me bring this image in. It's gonna break the immersion of the theater, but I need to make a case here. So this is Maya, right? This is Maya. Let's see. Oh, meant to hit Alt. Woo. There we go. I mean, kinda? Like kinda? I mean, the new actress looks a little younger, but like, there's kind of a similarity, you know? I can kind of see it, but like, it's still kind of blatantly obvious that that's a different person, right? Like, that definitely gives the illusion that that's a different person. Like, they try to get it as close as possible, but it definitely feels different. I mean, we got a few lurkers, Dane. It ain't just you. But like, dude, that is. Huh. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I vibe with this. Wait, is that. Actually, hold on. Is that. Wait. Hold on. I just had a thought and I need to verify it. Hold on 1 second. God, what was her name in the show? I forgot. I forgot what Sumino's last name is. Sumino Ichikawa. Hold on, let me Google. Oto Ishikawa. Is it the same? No, I think that's a different. No, that's a different person because I'm looking at a picture of Otto. No, that's not Otto. At least I don't think it is. Hold on, let me do another side by side. Hold on. Like, let's do another comparison here. Hold on. Yeah, where is it? Where you at? There we go. Like, I don't think it is. I think that's genuinely a different person. Like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, no, it's not Otto. I think that is a genuinely different person. So I think my hunch is right here. I think they opted to just get someone else to play Sumino. Because again, there's no similarity in the face. This is Otto. Whoever this is, that's not Otto. That's not her. So ultimately, like, right? So, like, they just got someone who kind of looks similar in the face, but you can kind of tell there's a difference, right? Like, for one thing, the space, maybe it's just the angle that her head's tilted. Oh, no, no. Or maybe it's just the how I have it sized here. But it feels like, there's a less distance between the eye and the nose, like right here. There's, like, it seems a little closer together, right? Not to mention the lips look a little fuller, right? Like, there's a clear difference. There's a clear difference going on here. So, yeah, that's Oni's sister's actress from Dawn Brothers. Oni's sister. Wait, was she a part of the? Was she a supporting character, or was she a main, like the main group? Was she a supporting actor? Or was she in the main group? Tony, Anthony, like, because I haven't main core here. That is an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice. Why would you have someone who was a part of a Sentai season that was not too long ago become the member of another Well, to be fair, this is supposed to be the quote-unquote last Sentai season, so it makes sense, but if they're actually still going to acknowledge Super Sentai and Universe heroes, it's a baffling choice, right? It's a baffling choice. I mean, I get at this point, I guess you can kind of say fuck continuity, but again, from what I understand, and maybe the writer for Dawn Brothers is the father of the writer of Gozyu-dan. Okay. Um. This was probably a last minute favor called in, probably, if I had to guess. But yeah, I don't. But I don't know. That my guess is, and hear me out. This is a theory. My guess is they're gonna have her fill in for Sumino for the rest of the season, and then should should Maya be able to find a new agency later on down the line, she may be able to reprise her role if, like, they do like a Gozyu 10th or something, you know. They just went for someone that looks like Sumino, and I think maybe later down the line Maya might be able to reprise her role. That's what I'm thinking. Because it feels weird that you went this hard into finding someone that looks similar, right? So, like, to me, it's just like, so you have two options. So either that's to set up to have Maya come back at a later point, or if you need someone later, like in like the movie or whatever, you can retcon Otto, right? Or at the very least, they got her. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I honestly don't even know what their creative decision making is here, because a lot of it has baffled me throughout the entirety of Gozyu. Like, the entire writing direction and everything has baffled me. So I don't really have a theory as to where this goes, but like, it. Matter of fact, how did they? I need someone to find this out, or I need to go look this up, because I theorized that reshoots were happening, but I never saw any confirmation of reshoots. So, Jetman. Yeah, Jetman hasn't shown up in the series yet. And I like Jetman. So it's like, bro, Jetman needs to show up. But here's the thing. We are like, I'm wondering what the creative decision bringing Oni's sister in. Like, I'm wondering what the direction on that is. And I'm wondering if they actively did reshoots or if they're doing some trippy CGI stuff to put her face in. Right? Because even when they showed her earlier in the preview, it looked weird. So it was like, did they just CGI her over Sumino? Like, I don't know. Because again, I feel like it would cost a lot of money right now to do reshoots. So we would need to find a way to confirm that reshoots did in fact happen. You know what? Since we're here, did Gozyu do reshoots? Yep. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I need to find an. This is an article. Hold on. Hold up. I'm trying to find the source material. Okay, so we don't have anything concrete here. I'm going off the AI overview, but I'm trying to find an actual article that says something. Gozyu Leon actor has hinted at reshoots. Oh no, this is on Reddit now. Gozyu Leon actor has hinted at reshoots happening, postponing something he was supposed to be a part of due to scheduling conflicts. Okay, so let me read what the AI is saying. Gozyu is doing emergency reshoots due to the firing of the actress who played Gozyu Unicorn Maya Imamori. Episodes were edited to remove her, and the original version of episode 38, which was last week's episode, will not air, with the new version focusing on the origins of the new Gozyu Unicorn actress Kuon. The actor for Gozyu Leon has also hinted that reshoots are happening. So, if I had to guess, episode 39 was this was not meant to be a clip show, right? I feel like they hastily edited together a clip show and then took the fighting scenes from 38 to round out the end of 39. That's what it feels like. I'm trying to find actual like an article, right? So I'm trying to find if there was an actual article that confirms the reshoots. If anything, it's just it's reading between the lines. There's a lot of reading between the lines. There's a video that kind of explains it. Toei rumored to be fighting Seiju. I don't know what that's about. But I'm trying to find. Okay, trying to find something here. We're getting Kuon's origins instead of anything with Sumino. It's so that looks like what we're getting. Huh. But like she's just a new character that came out of nowhere. So it's like, what are we doing here? You're a lot more happy and energetic when Zetz is on because Zetz is the GOAT. Like, what do you mean? Of course I'm happy when Zetz is on. Because at least Zetz is not insulting my intelligence like Gozyu is. It's literally what it is. Like, I ain't gotta fucking, I ain't, that's no mystery. Finally know what's going on. Da, 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 da. So unfortunately, it's just pieces. It's bits and pieces being put together. So from it looks like Gozyu Leon's actor, aka Rikuo, confirmed that they had to reshoot with them. So it doesn't specifically say because of Maya, but he said that he had to cancel an event that he was going to do because of the reshoot. So we know there's reshoots. But like right now it's kind of like up in the air. right? And I can't find like a definitive article about it. Like it's mainly bits and pieces taken from okay, Lost Media. Well-known Japanese tabloid publishing rumors Imamori was romantically involved with the suit actor, blah, 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 blah. Episode 37, November 9th, clearly re-edited at the very last minute. Episode 38, leaked accidentally through TV Asahi's website. Sumino-focused episode where she will receive a special form. Episode summary was deleted. Website page was wiped. All promotional material disappeared. November 10th, TV Asahi broadcasted the original 38 preview by accident after a rerun of Bakuage Sentai Boom Boomja on their satellite channel. The last request, the shining aura of high class, that the episode was real, was fully completed. Footage exists somewhere internally. Nearly all uploads were removed from Toei. It is also confirmed that Toei actors came back for emergency reshoots. Toei released the real episode 38, which is a completely different episode. This is actually the intended episode 39, but the numbering was shifted down because the original 38 can no longer be aired, which kind of tracks. So here's what I'm thinking. So we were supposed to get last week's episode today. So they ended up moving that episode up to last week. And then this week they edited out everything significant about episode 38 and just kept the battle sequence as kind of like a way for, and then filled it with a clip show. This wasn't intended to be a clip show. They made it a clip show to buy time. Right? Oh, here we go. On November 15th, the official Gozyu Twitter account announced that starting from episode 40, the character Sumino Ichikawa will be portrayed by a new actress, Koha Kushida, known for playing Haruka Kito, aka Oni's sister, in Avatar Sentai Dumb Brothers. This confirms that the character of Sumino is not being written out. Instead, Toei has opted for a full recast. So all scenes featuring Maya from episode 40 onward will be reshot with Shida. Both solo and group scenes may have to be redone. Any pre-recorded footage involving Maya will be permanently discarded. Because the role is being recast rather than removed, it suggests that the plan for story for the remaining episodes may remain mostly unchanged. There's even a possibility that this was written last week, so this doesn't take into. Oh, here we go. Corrections and new information episodes. New episode 38, Judgment Ring Hunter, was certainly originally produced as 39, was shifted down to fill the gap. Burning Intensities, confirmed to be a special recap episode. Metafictional Toei producer, yada yada yada. The decision to make episode 39 was it buys time and allows for a narrative reset. Okay. Original cuts of future episodes that were purely of purchasing Fiends with Maya before her termination been altered. Includes the original version was meant to be 39, now airing as 38, and any pre-recorded material. So they retro. So my guess is that they retrofitted the Sumino-centric episode. They just kept the battle sequence and then slapped everything else. Which the fact that Sumino was just able to pull out the Tega sword form without having a significant build-up for it, kind of just confirms that they just kept the battle sequence and she just can do that now, which sucks. But yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? If anything, we're sitting now in a narrative that like they're reshooting the last 10 episodes, and I'm hoping, although I'm not very optimistic, that if they figured out that the last 40 episodes were slop, that hopefully they will make the next 10 episodes actually fucking mean something with these reshoots, but I don't have the highest optimism on that. I genuinely do not. Because man, it's because again, you can't really rewrite with reshoots, and not to mention they're maintaining the narrative. So there's just I don't expect things to get better. I don't. It's kind of like a big pull for Kohaku to be coming in, for Shida to be coming in and taking on that role for just 10 episodes, and like and just not acknowledge what's going on, because I feel like people are going to notice there's something different about her, right? Like there's got to be a narrative explanation. Like, come on, man. And it's funny that I'm going to use a US Sentai, or at least a US version of a Toku, to explain this. But do y'all remember Big Bad Beetleborgs? Does anyone remember that? they changed one of the child actors halfway through the show and then narratively made it so that no one would recognize that she changed because she's wearing like a special ring or something. So everyone thinks she looks the same. But to the viewer, we know it's a totally different actress, but they literally like narratively spun a tale so that it explains why no one recognizes the change, right? So to me, Joe, yeah. So ultimately, like, they're not opting to do that. You're just inserting a new character and a new actress as the character and expecting us to be okay with that. Like, at least spin some sort of narrative of why she looks different. You could literally say it's you literally can say it was a side effect of the ring. Like maybe she tried to do something to wake Otto up. You can literally say you tried something to wake Otto up and it like fuck with your face. You can literally do that, right? Because she's trying to find a way to wake her sister up. You can literally say ring experimentation fucked with her face. You can literally do that. You have an out right there, but I feel like it's never going to be acknowledged, and we just have to be okay with that. Ugh, God, 10 more episodes, man. 10 more fucking episodes. Fuck, man. I just take solace in knowing this show is going to be over soon. I just take solace in that because having to follow like insider shit, like the fact that I have to go digging in dirt sheets for this information, man, it sucks. I literally stopped digging in dirt sheets for wrestling because I hated it. It ruined everything for me, right? And now I gotta, and like because now I actually actively cover the show, I gotta dig through dirt sheets to find information. So it's just kind of meh. But again, I take solace that the pain is going to end in a matter of weeks. I take solace in that. I don't expect this shit to get better. I don't. I genuinely do not. But man, there's a part of me that kind of wishes it will, but I don't think it will. But anyway, that's what I could find, and that is going to do it for the number one Sentai Gozyu-dan this week. I hope you guys enjoyed my suffering because I suffer for you. So y'all ain't got to watch this crap because, man, oh, God. I don't think I've ever seen anyone drop the ball this bad on something in my entire life. And remember, I watched WWE from 2005 to 2016. That was a major. That I had to see that shit and saw my intelligence for 11 years. And somehow, some way, Gozyu managed to hit that same level. And I'm like, man. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me if you could change, if you're watching the VOD or if you're in the chat or whatever, tell me in the comments, how would you make Gozyu better? I'd love to know. Because, man, this just stinks, man. If you had an idea of how to make Gozyu better, obviously taking what we know now, like if you had to deal with the reshoots and the recasting and everything, and you have only the next 10 episodes to fix everything, how would you fix it? Because if you were like they also decided to recast the director or whatever, and you're given this steaming pile of shit, and you can't change anything about the decisions Toei has made, what would you do to try to make the best out of the next 10, 11 episodes? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. With that being said, thank you guys so much. I will unfortunately see you all next week for another edition of the number one Sentai Gozyu-dan. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take a freaking Excedrin or something because I have a migraine right now. Dear God. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you found some enjoyment in this. I will see y'all next time for another weekend of Toku, or you can come on down to the Purple platform where I play Fallout a lot and ARM on the weekends. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. My name is Callsign Henshin. I am your mercenary fortune coming to you live from 2285, reminding you that the future's in your hands alone. It's up to you to seize it. Seize the future and prevent slop like this from happening ever again. Please. Until then, hope you guys have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, because that's coming up. I'll see y'all on Black Friday over on the Purple platform. Until then, stay safe, stay awesome, and overall, stay classic, baby. Until then, I will see y'all next time. Peace!